good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Golden Flashes will put total weather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
Pulls and throws out the RPO. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Vols will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Golden Flashes offense will go to work for the first time today. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Fife. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. Makes the grab. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Golden Flashes are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. The golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's fine. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And here comes the offense on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Takes it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's got it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll run it. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads quickly. Still running at the 40. Into the secondary on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And this one will be stopped. Game.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rivers. Tackled at the 24 and almost. Even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running back searching for a hole. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he had it for a second, but it dribbled out of his hands.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Fife. Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
After picking up. It's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The Golden Flashes have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Cameron. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Personal foul. Looking to kick. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that in route.
second down, he'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. Second down coming up. From the gun, running back on the move. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big... Man, they've got to get some push to get some running lanes. This running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Much of a choice, just had to throw. Way, it'll be 4th down. The Volunteers decide to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's 5. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab deep. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
and you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Cameron. Bulldozes his way through. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
22-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Fife. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man in the middle. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Cameron. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's 5. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. On the run, it's Cameron. Past the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Touchdown, Kent State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kent State, 38. Tennessee, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Red pass hits complete.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action. He'll take a shot. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Lining up to add another. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. Listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
On the move from inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. To the air, it's 5. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, Big 12, or anywhere else.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now on second down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Now the play fake. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Reads it, fires complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's 5. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for this offense. Gets the back moving. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. They're setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Off the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Catches it at the 30. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! Stealing a score on special teams. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Going for the big play. Snags it down the right side. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. And the Vols send out the punt unit.
Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
To the air, it's Fife. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Wants to throw again. Floating away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of at the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. The screen, he's got wheels. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7th. And the Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's 5. He's got it on the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Slithers into space. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Pulls and fires complete. And he picked up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give us up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Quick step and go. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Back to throw, it's 5. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Right on target this time. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got him downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And the Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got enough space. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well, because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day you're going to want to forget.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.